Hey everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a pretty epic journal with me in which we finish 5 different journal spreads, but unfortunately the video files got corrupted, so all 3.5 hours of footage turned into this really low quality video clip. So I'm just gonna put a white frame around it and hopefully that fixes it, because the quality is so bad. It's really potato quality. So I apologize, but I didn't want to just waste this video because I did spend so much time filming it, and I really wanted to make this a really epic video, which it still could be an epic video, but the video quality is not that great. But basically, I was at the end of my journal insert. This is my kind of daily journaling insert, and I'm at volume 15. So I started back in 2014, and now it is 2019, and I have completed 15 volumes or 15 inserts worth of daily journaling. Obviously, I totally missed a whole bunch of days, and there are months and even like I think half a year, probably 2017 or 2018, that I missed because I just wasn't journaling as much. But I don't know, I feel like I've been reinvigorated in terms of journaling and art and all that creativity stuff, because I've been journaling again on the daily, which is great. At the end of this video, I'll flip through this insert, because I've actually been using this insert since April. So it took a while to finish this, but there are some big gaps at the beginning of this insert when I basically started getting back into the groove of journaling. But that's just how it is. Some months you're really into it, some months you're not. But as you can see, I started off this kind of journaling session with printing out a whole bunch of photos. So this spread was partially completed. The first side of it, the left hand side has like a spread dedicated to me voting, and then the right hand side of the spread has a photo of me in fall leaves. So that's my yellow mustard Converse, and that's the day that I visited Granville Island, where Paper Yacht is located. That's where I shop for my stationery and stuff. They actually had the new 2020 inserts, and I just released a video about that a few weeks ago, so go check that out. But basically, I wanted to commemorate that because those 2020 inserts are awesome, and I wanted to document that in my journal. And this is a pretty low-key journal spread because it's more of like me gluing things on and using stickers and a whole bunch of ephemera instead of actually painting or drawing. But some days, especially days like this where I'm doing like a massive journaling dump, I kind of go for a more collage look, and I'm going day by day. So I'm not looking at the whole page as a spread. I'm kind of focusing on like half the spread, so one page, and I'm kind of dedicating one page per day. So as you can see, I'm now on October 30th, and I have this photo of me in a banana costume. Basically on October 30th, I was creating my Halloween costume with other staff members at school, and we decided to go as Mario Kart. And I wanted to try on the banana costume that my other coworker and friend and fellow teacher was gonna wear, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. And I had 2 bananas. If you don't know much about my fruit preferences, I actually really love to eat bananas, and I love banana milk. That's like one of my favorite drinks, and I miss it every day because it's so overpriced here in Canada. I miss the low prices of Korea, but that's why I have a banana milk there, just because I have this ridiculous photo of me in the banana costume holding 2 bananas. But on the 31st, which is Halloween, I dressed up as Wario from Mario Kart, because we all went as Mario Kart characters. And I was struggling to draw Wario in like a fun, like illustrated way in my style, or something similar to my style. I wanted to make it a little bit more cutesy and fun, but he still looked really aggressive. If you don't know what Wario looks like, he looks like a very angry and plump Mario. So yeah, my little illustration of him is a little bit abstract, but that's all right. And then I included another photo of all the staff members that participated in that that group costume. It's a shame that I can't really show you because of privacy reasons, and as you all know, I still haven't shown my actual face on this YouTube channel, so I'll keep that for my eyes only. But you can see part of the banana costume. I really liked how this spread turned out, and I also used the leftover pink paper, the pink floral pattern paper that I used in the floral junk journal that I have on my Etsy shop. And I think it's a nice contrast. I really love how pink and yellow look together. It's like one of my favorite color combos, and that's the color story that I've been going for as of late. I still like my oranges and yellows and pinks, so I'm trying not to overdo it because all of my journal spreads kind of have that look right now. So I'm trying to diversify. I've been really liking this purple lavender mild liner that came with my mild liner set, and that's what I used for some of the journaling on the left hand side of the spread. But the lettering and the calligraphy is quite simple. I just use a brown mild liner for the October part of the right hand side of the spread, and then I just use these regular gel pens for journaling. I didn't want to use any fountain pens because I haven't cleaned my fountain pens in a really long time. So now we are on to spread number 3. This was a day that I hung out with my high school friends. A few of us went out to this part of town that has a dock, and it's actually the area where I work at. But there was this beautiful sunset. We were eating at this restaurant that I've been wanting to eat at, and it was such a nice evening. I am really, I don't know, the older that I've gone, I've been really introverted, and I have been known to bail from plans quite a bit. I hate that about myself. I'm still working on it, but this was a really good night. It was nice to catch up with my friends. I did some stamping also. I used my Moonlight white ink, and I used my Kelly Perky stamp set to stamp November on the left hand side of the spread. And then I just use a plethora of stickers, some from my own shop, some from Klasky. And then I added some of those stars and those clouds that I've been doing a lot lately. On the other side of the spread, I think it was November 5th? No, 3rd. That's when I went to Beanstalk Festival, and that was a coffee festival in Vancouver, and it was amazing. I went with my friend Kat. We had so much coffee. I slept at like 3 a.m. that morning because I drank so much coffee. It was free coffee, and it was such a nice experience meeting different roasters from different parts of Canada and getting exposed to different types of coffee. If you're like a caffeine coffee junkie like me, you would love this. I think they're going to be in Ottawa. No, they're going to be in Toronto next year if you live in Toronto. And yeah, I really liked how this spread turned out. And I used a whole bunch of leftover craft paper. I'm still using Amazon recycled paper. This is the packaging that comes with Amazon packages, and that's what I use in my junk journals as well. But I really like how that turned out, and I really like these stars. I actually use a Posca paint marker. I forgot to show you because my camera died while I was filming the actual journaling portion, but I use a Posca paint marker, and I really want to get into those because I know people use Posca paint markers for illustration, and I'm intrigued because you get the same look of acrylic paint, but it's in a pen format, which makes it so much easier. Okay, moving on. Sorry, I drank so much coffee like right before I recorded this voiceover, so if I'm speaking really fast, I apologize. I'm going to try and take it down a notch. So on November 5th, that's the day that I hung out with my friend Sherry. We are really good high school friends, and we kind of like, we maintained our friendship, but we drifted apart. And as friendships, ebb and flow, there are times when you are like in contact with certain friends a little bit less, but as of late we kind of reconnected because of our joint passion for arts and crafts. So yeah, I am really happy to like reconnect with her, and I did a little bit of an illustration with both of our faces on there. And I'm trying to diversify how I draw people. I'm trying to do a more cartoony style because I just realized that my style is a little bit more fun and colorful, and I'm trying to embrace that, even though in my head I want to go for realism, but my hands and my skill level are not at that place where I could paint and draw in a realistic manner. So that's all right. Still coming in to terms with that, but I think this style kind of encapsulates my personality even more anyways. I also added a photo of when I met up with my friend Sherry at a coffee shop, and we did a impromptu tarot card reading. It was really funny because she found a whole deck of cards, tarot cards, and she's just been playing around with it. So yeah, it was funny. The first card that she pulled for me was death, so we were just laughing. I took a photo of it, and it was just so funny. That's why I had to print it out. And this spread doesn't really have that much journaling space, but I really wanted to focus on the drawings and using this Mitsubishi pen, which has the kind of reddish orange pencil and then a blue pencil. I really like how this spread turned out, and it kind of incorporates the shapes that I've been using in a lot of my branding and stuff. As you can see, we are on the last journal spread. This was filmed on the same day still, but I wanted to journal. This was actually quite late at night, but I wanted to journal in the living room in front of the TV because I just wanted a change of scenery, and I just brought my huge studio lights down to the living room while watching TV, and journaling. But this is the last full-on spread of this insert, so I still wanted to power through it. I'm using a whole bunch of scrap paper, that lined paper. It's kind of like a beige paper with some olive green grid lines, are from, I think, a free paper stack from the Letter Writing Club at the Regional Assembly of Text, which is one of my favorite stationery stores in Vancouver. I also should probably tell you that this spread is dedicated to the day that I did my second ever escape room. This time I went with my friends here that I see a lot. Some of them I went with to high school with. But we went to this place called Exit, and we actually escaped the escape room, which is crazy. I actually did an escape room back in Korea, and I actually escaped out of there too, which is amazing. There's a group photo, two group photos of my friends and I at the escape room, and we were celebrating a friend's birthday. So that's why this spread is, very whimsical, and it kind of has a Joker theme to it because we actually watched the movie Joker the week before, or maybe 2 weeks before, and we were supposed to do a Joker themed escape room, but unfortunately it was out of order that day that we were coming to do our escape because I don't know, there's just certain factors, maybe something broke, but we didn't get to do it, so we did a Resident Evil one, which was kind of funny. I also forgot to show you, or at least my camera died before I could show you. I actually wanted to recreate the washi tape, that washi tape sticker that I had on the right hand side of the spread, but I didn't have a green washi or a purple washi, so I just made my own with some construction paper and a gray mild liner. To finish off this insert, I just did like a mini illustration that said fin or fin, which is French for finish, but I suck at French, so I'm not going to butcher that anymore, but I usually write that at the last page of my journal to indicate the end of this volume, and then I decorate the cover a little bit more. So I use one of these vinyl stickers that I got from the coffee festival, and then I added some of my own washi stickers, and then I usually add the date of the first entry and the date of the last entry, so I can keep track of what months or days that I journaled in this insert. So this is my really quick flip through. I didn't want to do a detailed one just because there are some inserts or spreads here that I don't really want to show or go into too much detail because there's some personal stuff there. I know some people have like journals for like their deepest, darkest secrets, but I actually do all my journaling in these daily inserts, so sometimes I don't show those spreads on the internet, but yeah, this is the end of an era. I'm now on to volume 16, and volume 16 is a little bit interesting because I'm repurposing an old insert. It's actually an unfinished insert that I had. It's from my 2018 weekly insert, so I'll show that in another video. But that's it for today, folks. I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess this is goodbye. Bye, everyone.